Hey, what's up, everyone? We're chilling with UMG artist Young P. What's going on?
What's going on with you?
I'm good. So let's talk about you, your music, and everything. Where do you draw your inspiration from?
Just life, every day. You know, growing up in North, things that I've been through personally, or things that people close to me have been through, things that I see on a day-to-day basis. Like, that's what basically sparked the whole album. The album is my life on vinyl.
Tell me that. Said I need another people, this she said. Tell me that. Remember my first breath, dream to the game.
Is there any one person that you can say, I don't know, inspires you in some type of way to write music?
I mean, I think that the most inspiration I'll get now, as of late, will be my kids. They bring me a lot of inspiration. Just everyday little things with them is the little things that strike a song or strike a bar, and it make me just run with it.
Because they're very creative, so I can see why they're good source of inspiration.
My son plays the piano, so.
Are you musically inclined yourself?
Yes. I played for a while. I haven't played in a while, but I used to play keys. I played the guitar. But I guess once I got in that booth, I kind of fell away from the instruments and just got to the ball.
Go, I'm back rapping, surpassing these faggots, thinking they hard, but they acting. But for the fact that you was never where the action was, thinking you that, but you whack as fucking you tacky. I'm backpacking, but that's only when I'm trying to keep the magnum tucked. Closely knit with the ab trappers, I dip and dabble in crack traffic, a slingshot burst the Gatling gun.
What's your next album coming out? What is your direction? Like, where do you see this album like playing, and where do you see people like enjoying it?
I think the next album, I see a lot of people playing it in the clubs and the parties. It's going to be a real good party vibe, a turn-up vibe. This past album, I Know Who I Am, that you can cop on iTunes, that Piff, YoungP973.com. You know,
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. But that album was more so just storytelling, telling, you know, different chapters of my life and different things that I've been through and people close to me have been through. And this next one that's coming about, I want to make them dance, make them feel something. Made them think with the last one. Now the next one, I'm going to make them move.
Okay, so what made you start rapping anyway? You said you played instruments and then you came from behind that and went in front of, you know, behind the booth. So what made you start rapping?
Honestly, what made me start rapping was, it was just kind of like something I fell into. It was the thing to do coming up in North. It was kind of the thing to do. You out there on the corners and stuff, people freestyling, you getting the cypher, you know, smoking and drinking, kicking it and all of that. But then the cypher come up. I remember what really made me want to do music. I went to, it was a talent show. I think it was about 7th grade. One of my friends, close friends, went to Sacred Heart, I believe, and they had a talent show. I went there with them. They were backstage before the show, and then it was a freestyle cypher broke out. And this was before I could really get into, before I was comfortable jumping into the cypher. And then just the bars that these guys were spitting, it just, I'll never forget that. After that, I went home and I started writing. I didn't jump into that. I didn't jump right into it, but after that, I went home. I started writing, and I just got in my bag. And then after that, it's just been, you know, bars ever since.
Since they inspired you a little bit, who are your favorite rappers? In the past, present, you be dead, alive, it doesn't matter. Who are some of your favorite rappers? Let's list your top 3 right now.
My top 3?
Right now, quick. Don't think about it too hard. Just think.
I want to say Mos Def.
Okay.
Talib Kweli. Pac.
Okay, so that's your top 3.
Top 3.
All right. Where did your name come from, Young P? What does it symbolize anything?
Young P, the name, actually, the name came from, the name is actually a growth. It started off as Proof. That's what they called me in the hood. That was my first tattoo. They called me Proof. And then along the, as time passed, it went from Proof to P. Then, went from P to Young P. And that's what they call me.
It's the game, I'm supposed to play, too close to the win, I ain't supposed to lose, they just talking hate. I show and prove, had a smoke or two, but the local crew, like Pac said, a hip-hop head. From the cracks of the concrete, the rose and grew, hip-hop here, it's not dead. I show them every time in the vocal booth, every line in the...
So tell me about how the whole UMG worldwide movement came about.
How did UMG worldwide come
First,
about?
let's tell them what UMG stands for, because a lot of people may not understand that.
UMG worldwide. UMG stands for Untouchable Music Group. UMG Squad. We all we got. That's the slogan. That's a motto that I've learned to live by and really take pride in.
We're all we got. That means something personal to you?
Yes. It's very personal to me. It means team. A team effort, like a group of people that's collectively doing work to achieve the same goal. And I think that is what we're trying to do with UMG.
I said, young mother addicted to turning up. Shorty stayed with a bottle, continuously rolling up. On her Insta, all her pictures, middle finger she throwing up. She said, forget the world, but inside, she was broken up by some issues that she left unresolved. If it's problems that she spots, she gon' drink until they gone. They complain about the pain, how these dudes did it wrong, yet remain around the same cats that usually piss her off. In the first place, she just wanna be first place, searching for the best things, but always in the worst place.
And why do you see yourself as the next big artist?
Because I'm not just bringing popcorn bubblegum rap. What I'm trying to do is bring the sound of hip hop back, bring that feel back. Not just, oh, we got a hook, we got some verses, we gonna lay it down and no, I want to bring that feel back, that sound that make you feel good. Not just some little ditty that we throw up real quick, something that's gonna really make you feel the music instead of just hear it, if that makes sense.
It makes sense. I totally understand that. So with all this stuff going on in the world, and you talked about your upbringing and everything, with the police and the authority figures in the country of the United States, how do you feel about the police and what, not just about the police, but what's just been happening in the news lately?
I think that it's crazy what's been happening in the news with the police and all of the injustice that's being done and all the senseless murders. And I think that we need to start getting out there and not just marching about it and getting out there with signs and rioting and tearing stuff up. I think that we need to get out here and start actually changing the way we think and changing the things that we do. Because if we change the way that we think and the things that we do, it's always going to be profiling. They're always going to profile us. They're always going to look at us. You're not going to be able to change that. But if you don't put yourself in certain situations where they're going to get you, they can't get you.
Right.
But it is a lot of things where innocent people have been getting killed out here by the police. Some in my own hood, and it's crazy.
Now going back to your hood, what was your family life like growing up? And how much of that did it have an influence on your music?
My family life, believe it or not, I grew up in a Christian home. So it was cool. It was kind of strict growing up. They were kind of against all the hip hop and the rapping and what you all that cursing and all that hippie hopping and you doing down there in that basement, boy. But I guess with that, anything that you're being restrained from, it makes you want to go do that more. You tell a kid you can't have that candy or don't touch that, he's gonna touch that or he's gonna go have that candy. So I was told, you can't rap, you can't do this music. This is not good. This is sinful, talking about these women like this and drugs, but I'm just speaking on things I see outside my front door. So it kind of made me want to really chase that, and I did. hopefully it's legally somewhere.
Hopefully it is. So that was kind of a motivation for you, and now we see that you're doing big things. I mean, you're performing all over different places in New York, from New York to
New York,
South area,
Philly,
like
to the South, yeah.
So you're doing big things, and I want to thank you for taking the time out to do this interview with us.
Thank you.
And you can catch Young P once again. Tell them all your plugs and your Instagram, Twitter, everything like that.
Everything is universal. Young P 973. Make sure you check out youngp973.com. youngp973.com at Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, anywhere that you can socially network. Young P 973. UMG Worldwide.
Man, I swear everything I said true. Love the streets, but the streets don't love you. Man, I swear everything I said true. Love the streets, but the streets don't love you.